If it were your last meal, what would you want? Tough question. Hard not to have a good burger in the running. No, not a good burger. The best burger. How disappointing would it be to have a last meal that sucked? So how do you get the best burger? Welcome friends, fellow meat enthusiasts, to the Steak Wolf channel. We're always trying to up our meat cutting and cooking game and sharing our findings with you, where we're either trying to save you a buck or help you improve upon your methods. One of my ulterior motives of this channel is a years-long quest to try to make the perfect burger. You may have seen older videos where we've made burgers, done experiments, different fat to lean ratios, different cuts, etc. I'm going to use that past experience today and narrow it down to 3 burgers we're going to test to try to find that perfect burger. For burger number 1, we're going to grind a chuck roast and a piece of brisket together. Naturally, chuck is about an 80-20 fat ratio. Grinding that chuck with the brisket is going to bring the fat content up, making for an extremely juicy burger. I'm of the mind that throwing a ribeye through the grinder wouldn't just be silly. It'd be blasphemy. Steaks are all about marbling. Burgers are all about fat content. I dare say, if you were to throw a perfectly lean piece of meat and a perfectly fatty piece of meat into the grinder together, up against that ribeye, and they came out at the same fat percentage, you wouldn't really know the difference. And into the grinder we go. Just because I wouldn't put a ribeye steak through the grinder doesn't mean I wouldn't use ribeye fat. We're going to take the perfectly lean piece of meat, as aforementioned, in this case a top round roast, and we're going to grind it with 2 of the best quality fats there is, in my opinion: ribeye fat and, believe it or not, oxtail fat. And into the grinder we go. Got a nice fat consistency here. I'm pretty excited about this. Looks pretty good. I'm going to make a good sized burger patty for burger number 1, the chuck and brisket burger. Look at that. It is an absolutely beautiful texture. To keep the test equal, all the burgers about 7.7 ounces, trying to keep them uniform. Visually, burger 1 looks a little prettier than burger 2. I think that's an effect of it was just a chuck and a brisket ran through, where this was totally fat and totally lean. So you see the evidence of hand mixing more, and it gives it more of a paler tone throughout rather than the bright red and the bright white showing off. So in looks alone, burger 1 wins, but we're going to see how much does that oxtail fat and ribeye fat really matter when it comes to the taste. Whereas I'm sure burger 1 and burger 2 are both going to be awesome, burger number 3 is more for a point of reference, something that's widely recognizable as a quality product. Wahlburgers. We're going to see how it stacks up. If this was for your last meal, which one would you want? The chuck brisket burger, the perfectly lean with the high quality fat burger, or the commercial Wahlburger? Sorry, Marky Mark, you're going down. Just reading the Wahlburger description here. Our house blend. We blend the freshest, highest quality certified Angus beef brand cuts to create a burger worth savoring every bite. We select each cut for exceptional marbling, flavor, and quality to ensure you receive the memorable meal you deserve. There we go. Talking about marbling in a burger. It's already silly to me. We'll see. Gotta respect the cheese tax. Burgers are ready. I'm going to start with the one that I'm least excited about. Not knocking it. Wahlburger is a quality product. I've had it plenty of times. Not disappointed if I show up at somebody's cookout and that's what I eat. So, almost using it as a control, as a make sure these are as good as I think they're going to be. So here's the Wahlburger, even though it's burger number 3. It's good. Tastes like a burger. I mean, nothing wrong with that. But we started this video with the premise of your last meal. You don't want a good burger. You want the best burger. It's not it. Let's go to our chuck brisket burger. And by the way, I have no idea which one of these is going to be better. I'm really curious how that oxtail fat and that ribeye fat is going to come through. But at the same time, the chuck brisket burger just looked amazing. Looked like an amazing consistency. Here we go. I'm not being biased. Immediately. Miles and miles ahead of this. The texture, the bite, the taste. Woo! Hey, that might be the one. Last meal worthy. All we did was add salt, pepper, and garlic and cook it over charcoal. Amazing. The lean beef combined with pure fat, the lean beef being top round, which I didn't think was pivotal. I feel like you get more of the taste of the cut actually out of the fat. The quality of fat seems to matter more to me. So we used a combination of ribeye fat and oxtail fat. My opinion, some of the best fat on the cow. By the way, guys, shout out to that grinder. It's like 10 years strong, just still going. If you guys want to do any of this at home, I'm going to put a link in the description below. That thing's a beast. And I've done this tons of times, honing in slowly on that perfect burger that I've been on the quest for. So let's see, is this it? The chuck brisket burger, no brainer. If you just grind those two together, roughly equal size pieces, doesn't matter if it's a little bit off, amazing. Edge to the oxtail ribeye fat with whatever lean piece you throw through that thing. Wow, the creaminess of that fat, excellent. When I bit into this, my brain just lit up compared to this first burger, which again, normally wouldn't be disappointed, but next to this, I want to throw it out the window. This one here, burger number 2, that's our winner. Well, if you guys like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. Thanks for hanging out with us today.